Hi guys, welcome back to the Women's Big Bash League of 2025. Today's match is between Perth Scorchers women and the Melbourne Renegades women. It's a mid-table clash. Very important match for both the teams who are struggling a little bit for form, for consistency in this tournament. As you look at the points table, Perth Scorchers are at number 6. Melbourne Renegades are at number 4. Both teams have played the same amount of matches. And both teams have the same amount of wins and same amount of losses. So they'll be looking to come back to winning ways today. The Melbourne Renegades women have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Catty Mack and Beth Mooney are opening the batting for the Perth Scorchers women. Millie Illingworth has the new ball in her hand and she will be bowling the first over for the Melbourne Renegades women. And we are just seconds away from starting this game. So all in readiness. Here's Illingworth, the first ball of the match. Oh, Catty Mack flicks it away straight to short fine leg, and it's a dot ball to start. So Renegades wanting to chase today. They have been pretty unsuccessful while setting totals in this tournament, so they'll be comfortable while chasing down totals. The defending champions, of course. But they have struggled in this tournament, no doubt about that. Ooh, that just about beats the outside edge. Beauty there from Illingworth. Extra bounce. Catty Mack looking to punch it away, but missing it altogether. 2 dot balls to start from Millie Illingworth. Oh, that's edged and past the keeper. That might run away for 4. Yes, it does. All the way for 4 towards deep third man. And Catty Mack gets off the mark with a boundary. First boundary of the innings. A streaky boundary there for Catty Mack, but she'll take it. Goes for the drive again, but this time not able to make connection. Another dot ball. Millie Illingworth recently got picked by the Mumbai Indians in the WPL auction. Good new ball bowler. Short and wide, and Catty Mack puts it away. Too much width offered, and Catty Mack threw her bat at it, and it flows towards deep point for 4 as well. So second boundary in this over, and the second boundary of the innings for Catty Mack. So last ball of the over. And that's cut away again. And that might go for 4 again, will it? Deep point. Oh, goes through her. Good effort in the deep. But not able to stop the boundary. So 3 boundaries in the first over. Expensive start from Millie Illingworth. And Perth Scorchers women are 12 without loss after 1 over. So Deandra Doughton is going to be bowling the second over for the Melbourne Renegades women. So here's Deandra Doughton with the second over of this innings. With Mooney is on strike. That's punched away by Mooney. Gets off the mark with a single towards deep point. Renegades bowlers offering too much width here straight away. That's why 3 boundaries in the first over. Mooney played a fantastic knock in the previous match, but ended up in a losing cause. The highest ever successful run chase in WBBL history was chased down by Hobart Hurricanes in their previous match against the Perth Scorchers. That's in the air and put down. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Lifeline for Catty Mack. Put down at point. One of the easier catches you'll see. It can't get easier than that. Should have been taken. But it's gone to ground. Now how costly is this going to be for the Renegades? Remember, this is a must-win match for both these teams. Oh, that just about beats the outside edge. Extra bounce for Deandra Doughton. And another dot ball. This time it's a wide down the leg side. Wide given by the umpire. So Deandra Doughton has to reload that one again. This time Catty Mack comes down the wicket, looks to pull it away, wanted the single, but then Mooney said no. So another dot ball here. Catty Mack wanted the single, but then Mooney didn't want it. So two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that shot went for the pull shot there. I think it's given as a wide again by the umpire, maybe too high. So second wide in this over from Deandra Doughton. Catty Mack has also got a lifeline. Not the best of scenarios, not the best of situations to be in. Oh, that's hit back down the ground by Catty Mack. Straight back down the ground past the bowler and into the fence. Straight down the ground. Always the best place to hit a cricket ball. And it's a fantastic shot. Picks up her 4th boundary. That's Catty Mack. The new balls, please. I think they've lost the ball there. Got it back. They're trying to change the ball. So last ball of the over from Deandra Doughton. Oh, goes for the cut shot, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 19 without loss after 2 overs. So Millie Illingworth now continuing into her second over. Mooney is on strike. That's a full delivery driven through the offside by Mooney. Finds the gap. That finds the boundary as well. So Mooney picks up her first boundary. Elegant cover drive through the offside. Boundary to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. That's a wide down the leg side. So Millie Illingworth has to reload that one again. And this time Mooney gives herself room and drives it straight to point. Another dot ball from Millie Illingworth. That's flicked in the air and it lands short of deep mid wicket, and Mooney picks up another single. The fourth ball of the over, and that's back of the line, punched away through the covers towards deep extra covers, and Catty Mack picks up another couple of runs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Catty Mac back on strike. Oh, there's appeal for LBW. Straight enough. Yes, finger goes up. And the first wicket goes down for the Scorchers. Millie Illingworth strikes. It was a straight delivery. Catty Mac looking to play across the line and gets trapped in front. And the Renegades get their breakthrough. Don't play across the line to a straight delivery. Could that be sliding down leg? I don't know whether they have gone for the review. They have not gone for the review. Only one review left for the teams in WBBL, so they'll always hesitate to go for any review. So Catty Mac has started walking. Catty Mac is gone after scoring 18 runs from 13 balls. And Perth Scorchers women are 27 for 1 after 2.5 overs. So Maddie Darkey is the new batter to the crease. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, going for the cut shot. And not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Catty Mac. And Perth Scorchers women are 27 for 1 after 3 overs. So Deandra Doughton now continuing into her second over. With offered cutaway, it's towards deep point. AC Wong does well at deep point, and Mooney picks up another single. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's punched away straight to covers. And another dot ball from Deandra Doughton. Oh, that's a full delivery driven down the ground by Maddie Darkey. Oh, good fielding at mid-on. And another single for Maddie Darkey. And this time it's punched away straight to point. And another dot ball from Mooney. Two more deliveries left in this over. Just 2 runs from this over so far. Good over from Deandra Doughton. Looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW, maybe sliding down leg. They're going to push. Chance of run out, but no. Single completed by Beth Mooney. There was a little chance of run out there, but Mooney completed the single. Good running from Beth Mooney. The last ball of the over. And that's punched away. It's through the covers. Finds the gap. They're going to push for 2 for sure. Oh, that's good fielding in the deep. Oh, they're pushing for 3 as well. That's good running. 3 runs completed to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 33 for 1 after 4 overs. So Millie Illingworth now continuing into her 3rd over. Maddie Darkey is on strike. And that's back of the length, flicked away by Darkey towards mid-wicket. And a dot ball to start the over. The second ball of the over. That's a full delivery driven down the ground by Maddie Darkey straight to mid-on. And another dot ball from Illingworth. Back-to-back dot balls to start the over. It's on the pads, flicked away, past the keeper as well. A deep fine leg comes around as well. And another single here, leg by single. Leg by signaled by the umpire. The Mooney is back on strike. Oh, that's short and that's pulled away by Mooney. Down to deep fine leg, beats deep fine leg. And into the fence for 4. Short delivery from Illingworth. And Mooney pulled it away beautifully, picks up her 2nd boundary in this innings. And this time back of the length. Oh, that direct hit would have been gone. Deandra Doughton at point, having a shy at the stumps, missing it. Mooney punched it straight to point and then tried to take a quick single there. A direct hit would have been gone actually. Deandra Doughton gathered it really well. Direct hit would have been curtains for the batter, but somehow Deandra Doughton missed it. Direct hits are always unexpected, isn't it? It always becomes a lottery. Oh, looking to swing leg side. Oh, chance over and out at the non-striker's end. Mooney was halfway down and then makes it back. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 39 for 1 after 5 overs. So Georgia Wareham is the new bowler into the attack now for the Melbourne Renegades women. Mooney on strike. And Mooney comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground to mid-off. Good fielding at mid-off. And Mooney picks up another single to start the over. Maddie Darkey is on strike. Looking to pull it away there, a quicker ball. And another dot ball from Wareham. And this time comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground to long on. And Maddie Darkey picks up another single. So Mooney is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the sweep. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. What are they going to do? Have a discussion. Are they going to go upstairs? No, they are not going. That's the problem, isn't it? When you are only having one review left, margin of error is so small. You think about going for the review, then you don't want to go for it. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket, Mooney. Heaves it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. And Maddie Darkey comes down the wicket and drives it towards mid-off. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 3 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 42 for 1 after 6 overs. So there's another bowling change here. Sophie Molyneux is the new bowler into the attack. The captain brings herself into the attack now for the Renegades. So Beth Mooney is on strike. Molyneux coming around the wicket. That's a quicker ball. It's punched away by Mooney towards covers and picks up another single to start the over. So Maddie Darkey is on strike now. Moves across the stump, sweeps it away straight to short fine leg. And another dot ball here. The Renegades trying to contain the runs at the moment. Comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground. Oh, it doesn't carry to hand. One bounce to long on, and Matty Darky picks up another single. The fourth ball of the over. Goes for the reverse sweep. They're appealing. The umpire says not out. The reverse sweep was not on there. This time Mooney comes down the wicket, goes over the top, it clears the fielders. That might run away for 4. Quick outfield. And another boundary here for Mooney. Something had to give. They needed to take a risk. And Mooney took that risk and picks up her third boundary in this over. Picks up her third boundary in this innings. The last ball of the over. Mooney goes again leg side, heaving it away towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 49 for 1 after 7 overs. So Georgia Wareham now is continuing into her second over. And that's a tossed up delivery. Mooney hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. That's a full toss, swept away towards short point leg. Quick single completed. That's good running between the wickets by Maddie Darky, and the 50 comes up for the Perth Scorchers women. A 51 for 1 after 7.2 overs. Third ball of the over coming up. As Boulder gone straight through, and Wareham strikes. It's a big wicket. A big one of Beth Mooney. Second wicket goes down for the Scorchers. Georgia Wareham breaks this partnership. They can't get a bigger wicket than this because Beth Mooney has always been that standing pillar for the Perth Scorchers women. She always tries to bat for the majority of the innings. And she's come down the wicket, and she's had a wild heave at it and completely missed it altogether. Loses her leg stump in the process. And what a big wicket this is for the Renegades. Surely now Renegades will consider themselves as ahead in this game now after this wicket. Beth Mooney has to go after scoring 21 runs from 18 balls. and Perth Scorchers women are 51 for 2 after 7.3 overs. So Sophie Devine, the captain, is the new batter to the crease for the Perth Scorchers. And that's driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Wareham. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Renegades pushing for another wicket here. That's short and wide. Cut away by Devine straight to covers. Will get off the mark with a single. Freya Kemp is still there to come after this. Another good batter. Then they have Peg Schofield as well to come after this. The last ball of the over. And that's cut away. Finds the gap. And that will run away for 4, I think. Yes, it will. Another boundary to finish the over. They just need a little bit of width. And Maddie Darky cuts it away for 4 to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Beth Mooney. And Perth Scorchers women are 56 for 2 after 8 overs. So Sophie Molyneux now is continuing into her second over, and Devine drives it down the ground towards long off and picks up another single to start the over. So Maddie Darky is on strike. Goes for the reverse sweep, gets it away. It goes past short third man, and that'll run away for 4 as well. So Maddie Darky now starting to take over, trying to hit some boundaries. Picks up her second boundary in this innings. The third ball of the over. Darky sweeps leg side towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So fourth ball of the over. And Devine's lock sweeps, gets it over square leg. That runs away for 4. Devine backed herself to clear the fielder, and she did so wonderfully. Second boundary in this over for Sophie Devine. This time it's Sophie Devine. It's tossed up again, and Devine drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. The last ball of the over. Oh, leading edge almost carried back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 67 for 2 after 9 overs. So Georgia Wareham continuing. That's short and wide, cut away by Devine. 4 more. Don't offer widths to Devine. She's so good with the cut shot and pull shot. And picks up another boundary to start the over. This time it's tossed up and Devine drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. It's tossed up again and Maddie Darkey flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Tossed up again, inside edge, towards square leg. And Devine doesn't take the single. It's another dot ball from Wareham. It's tossed up again, it's hit back to the bowler. Driven back to the bowler and another dot ball. So despite conceding the boundary of the first ball, a really good comeback from Wareham. Last ball of the over coming up. That's tossed up again and Devine hits it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over and Perth Scorchers women are 74 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark, and it's also the time for the drinks break. Yes, so we come to the end of the drinks break, and Issy Wong has conceded 7 runs in this over so far. Still 2 more deliveries left. Maddie Darkey is on strike, and this time it's driven towards point, and Maddie Darkey picks up another single. So 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Sophie Devine is back on strike. So last ball of the over. Slow ball pulled away by Devine. 1 bounce to deep square leg. And Sophie Devine picks up another single to finish the over. The 9 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 83 for 2 after 11 overs. So Deandra Doughton is back into the attack now. Deandra Doughton is into her 3rd over. Sophie Devine is on strike. And this time Devine gives herself room and hits it leg side towards mid-wicket. Again a dot ball to start the over. Scorchers can push towards 170 from here. That's driven again fiercely. Straight to covers. Good fielding there. And another dot ball from Deandra Doughton. Well. Deandra Doughton has overstepped. Would you believe it? It's a no ball and a free hit. Dear oh dear. Free hit delivery coming up. Devine on strike. Gives herself room. Looks to pull. Misses it. It's given as a wide for height. Oh dear. It's a wide as well. So the free hit will continue. It's a first bouncer for the over. And the free hit will continue. So the next ball will also be a free hit. It's given as a wide for height. I think Doughton thought if she can bowl a bouncer, maybe Sophie Devine will not be able to put it away. The free hit delivery coming up. And it's hit in the air. Straight up in the air. And the catch is taken at covers, and celebrating. Molyneux is celebrating. She forgot that it is a free hit. Devine picks up another single. She was celebrating there. So Sophie Molyneux. It's a free hit delivery because it was a no ball and then a wide. So the free hit continued. And Sophie Devine has picked up another single. So the free hit hasn't costed much for the Renegades. But nevertheless, it is best to avoid bowling these no balls at this stage. Maddie Darkey now back into the Maddie Darkey is back on strike. That swung leg side down the ground. Oh, chance of run out was there, but that's good running. Maddie Durkee makes her ground. Another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Divine back on strike. Oh, goes big. Goes massive. That is a massive shot. It's gone straight onto the side screen. It's hit the side screen on the full. That is a huge hit from Sophie Devine. The first 6 of the innings, it comes to the bat of Sophie Devine in the 11.4 overs. It's in the 11.4th over. The first 6 is being hit. Two more deliveries left in this over. Slow ball, looking to flick it away. Oh, it's beaten the keeper as well, but luckily there's the short third man is there in time to stop the runs. So another dot ball from Deandra Doughton. The 10 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. It was a leg cutter, I think, from Deandra Doughton there. That's another slow ball. It's helped on its way. Short fine leg does well. And Devine picks up another single to finish the over. So 11 runs came from that over. And Perth Scorchers women are 94 for 2 after 12 overs. So EC Wong now is continuing into her second over. She's back into the attack. Into her second over. Sophie Devine is on strike. Aggressive Sophie Devine has to be said. EC Wong coming around the wicket. Short ball, it's pulled away. And that's all the way. All the way for 6. Flat 6 from Sophie Devine. And 100 comes up for Perth Scorchers. Attempted slow ball from EC Wong there. But it's set up to be hit and Sophie Devine dispatched it to pick up her second 6 in this innings. 100 comes up in just 12.1 overs for the Perth Scorchers. This time another Yorker from EC Wong. Sophie Devine digs it out. And another dot ball here. That was right in the block hole there. Inside edge onto the pads and then just about missing the stumps as well. Third ball of the over coming up. Goes again, Devine. And oh, goes over I think. Again has gone all the way for 6. It was a full toss from EC Wong. And Sophie Devine has gotten herself into destruction mode now. Second 6 in this over. Once again EC Wong missing her length and getting dispatched. And this time Devine hits it away leg side and picks up another single. Maddie Darkey is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Issy Wong coming around the wicket to Maddie Darkey. Goes for the scoop. Oh! Got a hand on it there, short fine leg, but not able to hang on to the catch. And Maddie Darkey will push for a couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. This is an expensive over from Issy Wong. 15 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Once again, the attempted slow ball almost reaped rewards there. A really good effort at short fine leg, but not able to hang on to it. So last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket and hits it down the ground to mid-on. That's another dot ball to finish the over. Expensive over though. 15 runs came from that over. And the Perth Scorchers women are 109. Perth Scorchers women are 109 for 2 after 13 overs. So Georgia Wareham now back into the attack. Into her last over. She has outstanding figures of 1 for 17. Got the big wicket of Mooney. Needs to break this partnership though. That's a tossed up delivery. Sophie Devine drives it down the ground to mid-on. And it's a dot ball to start the over. That's short. It's cut away. Pass covers towards deep extra covers. Devine pushing for 2 here. And they'll pick up another couple of runs. The third ball of the over coming up. That's a full toss. Devine hits it. Oh, good fielding at covers. Good fielding at covers. It's another dot ball. They got away with it actually, Wareham. The full toss, a loose delivery there. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Tossed up again. And Devine hits it straight down the ground. Long off is there. And Sophie Devine picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Maddie Darkey is back on strike. Goes for the reverse sweep. Gets bad on it. Gets it past short third man. That might race away for 4. It does. The valuable boundary here for Maddie Darkey. She pulled out the reverse sweep. Great effectiveness. Picks up her 4th boundary in this innings. Last ball of the over. And swept away. Down towards deep mid-wicket. And Maddie Darkey picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over. And the Perth Scorchers women are 117 for 2 after 14 overs. So Alice Capsey is the new bowler into the attack now for the Melbourne Renegades women. Maddie Darkey is on strike. Comes down the wicket, Darky. Oh, good fielding at covers. But still not able to stop the single. In fact, they have picked up a couple of runs to start the over. That's good running between the wickets. The Matty Darky is back on strike. Oh, gives herself room again, drives it straight to covers. Oh, looking for the single. And they'll complete the single. That's good running between the wickets. Another single for Matty Darky. This time, Divine comes down the wicket, hits it up in the air. Now, this could be a catching opportunity. Fielder coming underneath there, takes the catch. Georgia Wareham, the fielder, very safe underneath the cricket ball. Completes the catch, and that's a huge wicket. Huge one. Sophie Divine is walking back now. Alice Capsey provides the breakthrough for the Melbourne Renegades women. Sophie Divine has to go. She was starting to look dangerous. Was looking for another maximum there, but didn't get enough timing on it. Only got the height. And a really good catch by Georgia Wareham. Running across. Completing the catch, and an important wicket here for the Renegades. Sophie Divine is gone after scoring 40 runs from 28 balls. And the Perth Scorchers women are 120 for 3 after 14.3 overs. So Freya Kemp is the new batter to the crease now for Perth Scorchers. Short and wide, cut away by Freya Kemp towards deep extra covers, and gets off the mark with a couple of runs. They can still push towards 170 from here, Perth Scorchers. Still 5 overs left after this. Now, Freya Kemp is an attacking player. It won't take long for her to play the big shots. That's punched away straight to point. Another dot ball from Alice Capsey. Last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket and hits it back to Capsey. Another good delivery, good dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Sophie Divine. And Perth Scorchers women are 122 for 3 after 15 overs. So EC Wong is back into the attack now. Ball the 16th over. Slow ball. Matty Darky comes down the wicket, smashes it, cuts it away towards deep extra covers, and picks up another single to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. Issy Wong coming around the wicket to Freya Kemp. That's a full delivery. Kemp hits it in the air, down the ground. One bounce to long off. And picks up another single to start the over. Maddie Darkey is back on strike. That's a slow ball. Darkey goes in the air towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 3 singles in this over. Good start to the over from Issy Wong, using that back of the hand slow ball to good effect. Ever since the wicket of Sophie Devine, it has slowed down a little bit. Fourth ball of the over coming up. And it's a full delivery. Kemp hits it in the air, down the ground. One bounce into the boundary for 4. This is what Freya Kemp can do. A very, very aggressive, free-flowing batter. She'll play free-flowing strokes and picks up her first boundary in this innings. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's another full delivery. Kemp gives herself room, drives it towards point and picks up another single. Maddie Darkey is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. Issy Wong coming around the wicket to Maddie Darkey. Has bowled her. What a way to finish the over. A wild heave from Maddie Darkey. Misses it completely. Loses the top of her off stump. And a wicket to finish the over. What a way to finish the over for Issy Wong. The 4th wicket goes down for the Scorchers. And Renegades, are they fighting back in this game now? Both the set batters have been dismissed. First Sophie Devine, now Maddie Darkey. Going for the wild heave across the line and missing it altogether. Issy Wong is a good young talent. Bowling it stump to stump. Castling Maddie Darkey. So Maddie Darkey has to go after scoring 36 runs from 32 balls, and Perth Scorchers women are 130 for 4 after 16 overs. So 130 for 4 after 16 overs. Can they push towards 160, 170 from here? Only 4 more overs left in this innings. Peg Schofield is the new batter to the crease. Another capable hitter of the ball. Sophie Molyneux is back into the attack. Kemp goes for the sweep, gets it over the fielder. That'll run away for 4 as well. Freya Kemp is still there, providing aggression towards the end of this innings. Once again starting an over with a boundary. This time gives herself room, goes inside out, over the top, over covers. This won't reach the boundary. Good fielding at deep extra covers. And Freya Kemp picks up another couple of runs. Four more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket again. Heaves it away to down the ground towards long on. Oh, good fielding at long on. And another couple of runs for Freya Kemp. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Molyneux back over the wicket. And Freya Kemp comes down the wicket, hits it straight back down the ground. Gun barrel straight. 4 more. Second boundary in the over for Freya Kemp. And this is a huge over for the Scorchers. 12 runs have come from it. Still 2 balls left. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Molyneux now back around the wicket, changing her angle almost every single delivery. But it doesn't make a difference because Freya Kemp again finds the gap on the offside and finds another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries in this over. Third boundary in this over. And this is a huge over here for Scorchers. Still 1 ball left in this over. Last ball of the over. Goes for the sweep again. Gets it over fine leg. And that's 4 more as well. 3 back-to-back boundaries to finish the over. 20 runs came from that over. 150 comes up for Perth Scorchers. Perth Scorchers women are 150 for 4 after 17 overs. So Issy Wong now is back into the attack, continuing into her 4th over. That's pulled away by Schofield. First ball towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. Freya Kemp is back on strike. So I think the power surge has been taken here. So second ball of the over coming up. Freya Kemp on strike. Slow ball. Freya Kemp hits it up in the air. Now this could be a catching opportunity. And it's taken at mid-off. The slow ball works once again for Issy Wong. And she gets rid of the dangerous Freya Kemp. One hand came off the bat. Hit it straight up in the air and a simple catch at mid-off. And maybe, is this the wicket that will slow down the proceedings for the Scorchers? Is this the wicket which will give Renegades hope of finishing this innings well? Trying to restrict the Scorchers to below 170. E.C. Wong using that slow ball to good effect. Freya Kemp is gone after scoring 28 runs from 13 balls. And Perth Scorchers women are 151 for 5 after 17.2 overs. So Alana King is the new batter to the crease and straight away gets off the mark. No, doesn't get off the mark. It's a leg by single. So Schofield is back on strike. 15 balls left in this innings. Schofield has to play the aggressive route now. Has to play the aggressor role. Slow ball again. That's cut away by Schofield. It's straight to covers. Another dot ball from E.C. Wong. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's another full delivery, flicked away by Schofield towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So 3 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over from E.C. Wong. Alana King on strike. That's another beautiful Yorker driven towards covers, doesn't take the single. Another dot ball to finish the over. Outstanding over from E.C. Wong. Just 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Freya Kemp. And the Perth Scorchers women are 153 for 5 after 18 overs. So Deandra Doughton now is back into the attack, bowling the penultimate over. Oh, goes for the drive, misses it. Dot ball to start the over. The Schofield is struggling a little bit, needs to continue with the run flow here. It's only 2 overs left in this innings. The second ball of the over coming up. There you go, slog sweep. And that's all the way for 6. She loves that shot, the trademark Schofield shot, we can say. A slog sweep, gone all the way for 6. And that's a much needed 6 for the Perth Scorchers women. And this time goes for the cut. They're appealing for a caught behind there. But I don't know whether there was any bat involved in that. I don't think there was any bat involved. So another dot ball from Deandra Doughton. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, it's a full delivery driven by Schofield towards covers and picks up another single. 160 on the board. Trying to push towards 170 or even 180. Don't know whether Renegades have the power to chase it down like the Hobart Hurricanes the other night. Not every day you can chase down 180 odd in women's T20 cricket. That's pulled away, top edge, over the keeper, and that'll run away for 4, 1 bounce. Into the boundary for 4, can't set a field for that kind of a shot. Behind the keeper, and Alana King gets off the mark with a boundary, would you believe it? Well, only 7 balls left in this innings and they're changing the ball, are they? I think they've got the ball back. The last ball of the over. Edged away for 4 as well. Alana King is getting all these streaky boundaries, back-to-back boundaries to finish the over, and an expensive over from Deandra Doughton. 15 runs came from that over, and Perth Scorchers women are 168 for 5 after 19 overs. So just one more over left in this innings. And this partnership now 17 from 10 balls between Schofield and Alana King. Alana King has already hit 2 boundaries. Would you believe it? 1 over the keeper, 1 outside edge past third man. Now Millie Illingworth is bowling the last over. Schofield on strike. That's a wide down the leg side. Not a good start from Illingworth, given as a wide by the umpire. Has to reload that one again. And now Scorchers can try pushing towards 180 here. Renegades batting has struggled in this tournament. So I don't know whether they can chase it down. Their top order hasn't contributed consistently. So they are also having their own problems. The last ball of the over. Sorry, it's the first ball of the over. And that's short, it's pulled down the ground to mid-on. And another dot ball from Millie Illingworth. Second ball of the over coming up. That's a full delivery and hit down the ground. Oh, good fielding at mid-on. But Schofield picks up another single. So Alana King is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. Comes down the wicket, cuts it away. It's over the top of third man. And that's 4 more as well. Alana King picks up 3 back-to-back boundaries as far as she is concerned. Another boundary, third boundary for Alana King in this innings. What a finish this is for the Scorchers. And this time King goes high in the air. Fielder, is there any fielder coming underneath it? Runs in, can't get there. And Alana King will push for another couple of runs. Keeps the strike as well. 2 more deliveries left in this innings now. Alana King, of all people, has scored 14 runs from just 6 balls. Now here comes Millie Illingworth. That's swung away leg side, deep mid wicket. Oh, takes the catch and goes over the rope. Oh dear. Georgia Wareham, such a safe fielder, takes the catch and goes over the rope, and Perth Scorchers have crossed 180 now. A 6 here for Alana King. 14 runs have come from this last over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over. Alana King on strike. Goes big again. It's mistimed. Clears covers. They'll push for 2, I think. And they'll get it. Another couple of runs to finish the innings. And what a last over this has been. 16 runs came from the last over from Millie Illingworth. And Perth Scorchers women finished their 20 overs on 184 for 5 after 20 overs. Alana King unbeaten on 22 from just 8 deliveries, with 3 boundaries and 1 6 at a strike rate of 275. And Peg Schofield also unbeaten on 10 runs from 9 balls, with 1 6 at a strike rate of 111.11. And I think this is a really good score once again from the Scorchers. Although the Perth Scorchers women couldn't defend. The Perth Scorchers women couldn't defend 187 against the Hobart Hurricanes in their previous match. But whether the Renegades can replicate a similar kind of a run chase, only time will tell actually. That partnership between Maddie Darkey and Sophie Devine got the Scorchers back on track after Mooney got out. A partnership of 69 from 43 balls between Maddie Darkey and Sophie Devine. Sophie Devine played a really good knock actually, 40 from 28 balls with 2 4s and 3 6ers at a strike rate of 142.86. The pick of the bowlers though was E.C. Wong for the Renegades, 2 for 34 in her 4 overs. Georgia Wareham 1 for 25 in her 4 overs. Illingworth was taken to the cleaners in the last over. And this is going to take some chasing for the Melbourne Renegades women. It's a very important match for both these teams. Melbourne Renegades women need 185 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, sorry for the delay. 1 over has been bowled and Renegades are 2 for 1. Not a good start to the run chase. Sophie Molyneux and Courtney Webb are at the crease now. Sophie Devine is going to be bowling the second over for the Perth Scorchers women. Courtney Webb is on strike. Renegades batting has been struggling in this tournament, and to chase this kind of a total 185 runs is not going to be easy. Oh, goes for the drive there and misses it. So a dot ball from Devine. The second ball of the over. Oh, that's edged and taken. Another one goes. Devine strikes. A short and wide there. Courtney Webb throwing her bat at it and has nicked it through to the keeper. The top order hasn't contributed all tournament for the Renegades. And once again, losing 2 early wickets, particularly in this kind of run chase, is not going to help. Mooney takes an easy catch. Sophie Devine gets the breakthrough for the Perth Scorchers. And Melbourne Renegades women in all sorts of trouble early here. Courtney Webb is out for a 2-ball duck. And Melbourne Renegades women are 2 for 2 after 1.2 overs. So Alice Capsey is the new batter to the crease for the Renegades. Oh, full delivery inside edge onto the pads. Back to the bowler. And another dot ball from Sophie Devine. The fourth ball of the over coming up. And that's cut away by Capsey straight to covers. And another dot ball from Sophie Devine. Oh, that's edged and lands short of the slip quad, and then that'll run away for 4 as well. Just landing short of slips. And Alice Capsey gets off the mark with a boundary. Much needed boundary for the Renegades. First boundary of the innings. The last ball of the over. And that's back of the length. Punched back to the bowler by Capsey. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Courtney Webb. And Melbourne Renegades are 6 for 2 after 2 overs. So Chloe Ainsworth now continuing into her second over. Molyneux is on strike. That's a full delivery, flicked away straight to mid wicket. Again a dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over. Oh, that's driven down the ground Oh, good fielding at mid-off. And Molyneux gets off the mark with a single. Oh, that's edged and past the slips. That'll run away for 4. Second boundary for Capsey in that fashion. Just beating the slip quad, and another boundary here for Alice Capsey. That's a full delivery this time, and Capsey drives it towards mid-on. And another dot ball. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a short ball, and Capsey sways out of it. It's another dot ball from Ainsworth. The last ball of the over. And Capsey comes down the wicket, pulls it away leg side. It's in the gap. And that'll run away for 4 as well. Another boundary to finish the over. Good finish to the over from Capsey. 9 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Renegades women are 15 for 2 after 3 overs. So Sophie Devine now continuing into her second over. Sophie Molyneux is on strike. Devine bowling to Molyneux. Devine intervention. Oh, that's big. Flicked away leg side. It's in the air. It's all the way. All the way for 6. Over deep square leg. And what a way to start the over. Battle of the Sophies. Molyneux comes out on top. It was full and on the pads. And she's flicked it away for 6 to start the over. First 6 of the innings. First 6 for Sophie Molyneux. And this time comes down the wicket, swings and misses. Another dot ball from Devine. That's flicked away again. It's towards deep fine leg. No one there. Oh, it beats the fielder. It's too wide there, that fielder, Alana King. It beats her into the fence for 4. So another boundary here for Sophie Molyneux. A good start to this over for the Renegades. This time it's short and wide, and Sophie Molyneux cuts it away towards covers and picks up another single. So Capsey is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, leading edge in the air, and another wicket. Simple catch at mid-off. That's another one. Alice Capsey has to go. The 3rd wicket goes down for the Renegades. A very soft dismissal, looking to flick it away leg side, getting a leading edge there. And Schofield takes the catch, a simple catch at mid-off. And the Renegades continue to crumble here. The Scorchers pick up another wicket. There's always going to be doubtful whether the Renegades can chase such a huge target, considering that their top order has not contributed in this tournament at all. And they're proving it exactly right. Alice Capsey is out after scoring 12 runs from 9 balls. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 26 for 3 after 3.5 overs. So Georgia Wareham is the new batter to the crease. The last ball of the over from Devine. And that's back of the length. It's punched down the ground to mid-on. And another dot ball to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Alice Capsey. And Melbourne Renegades women are 26 for 3 after 4 overs. So Ruby Strange is the new bowler into the attack now for the Perth Scorchers women. Sophie Molyneux is on strike. That's a full delivery. Molyneux drives straight to covers. That's good fielding at covers. And another dot ball to start the over. That's another full delivery driven down the ground again to mid-on. And another dot ball here from Ruby Strange. So 2 dot balls to start this over. That's a wide down the leg side. So Ruby Strange has to reload that one again. Straying down the leg side there. This time it's flicked away straight to mid-wicket and doesn't take the single. It's another dot ball from Ruby Strange. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, Molyneux comes down the wicket. Also bouncer there. I think it's gone off the helmet. towards mid-wicket, and Molyneux picks up another single. Oh no, it's not gone off the helmet, it's gone off the bat. The extra bounce there for Ruby Strange. This is a good over actually, just 2 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. Wareham is back on strike. That's short this time, pulled away by Wareham. Towards deep square leg, a little Westfield, but that won't cost anything. Just a single for Georgia Wareham. Where Georgia Wareham gets off the mark with a single. So last ball of the over coming up. And as Molyneux defends it back to the ball, a chance of a run out of the ball at the batter's end. Molyneux makes it back. And another dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Renegades women are 29 for 3 after 5 overs. So Sophie Devine now is continuing into her 3rd over. Georgia Wareham is on strike. Goes for the cut. Misses it. Was width on offer there. Wareham not able to make connection. Again a dot ball to start the over. Goes for the drive again. How close was that to the outside edge? It's another dot ball from Sophie Devine. 2 dot balls to start this over. And this is huge pressure time here for the Renegades because the runs are not coming. Too many dot balls. 3rd ball of the over. And that's cut away by Wareham towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. That's a full delivery. Molyneux drives it down the ground and that'll run away for 4. Much needed boundary for the Renegades. Beautifully driven by Sophie Molyneux. Straight back down the ground. Well, that's pulled in the air and taken by Moni. One-handed catch. And once again, Sophie Devine gets the breakthrough. A short ball this time. Molyneux went for the pull. But what a catch from Moni there. One-handed. Takes the catch. And the 4th wicket goes down. The set batter, Sophie Molyneux, is also walking back. The Renegades slide into more trouble. Maybe she thought she got enough bat on it to clear the keeper. That is a fantastic catch by Beth Mooney behind the stumps. And the Scorchers are taking control of this game at the moment. Sophie Devine picking up her third wicket. The captain Sophie Molyneux is gone after scoring 17 runs from 14 balls. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 34 for 4 after 5.5 overs. So Nicole Faltham is the new batter to the crease. Last ball of the over coming up. That's a full toss, flicked away by Nicole Faltham towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. The 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sophie Molyneux, and the Melbourne Renegades women in all sorts of trouble, 35 for 4 after 6 overs. So Chloe Ainsworth is continuing into the attack. Nicole Faltham is on strike. And that's back on the length, defended back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start the over. This time it's a full delivery driven through the covers by Nicole Faltham. And that'll be another boundary. Beautifully driven by Nicole Faltham there. And picks up her first boundary in this innings. The third ball of the over. That's full again, driven again. Good fielding at covers. And another dot ball from Chloe Ainsworth. Fourth ball of the over. Comes down the wicket, goes for a pull shot, not able to make connection. And another dot ball from Ainsworth. Two more deliveries left in this over. The pressure is building here on the Renegades, just not able to get the runs. It's full again, driven again, or the bottom of the bat, straight to point. And another dot ball here from Ainsworth. The required run rate has now jumped up to 11.09. What is happening here to the Renegades at the moment? So last ball of the over. It comes down the wicket, hits it straight back down the ground. Not much power behind that shot. And the middle fielder runs back and does well. And Nicole Faltham picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and the Melbourne Renegades women are 40 for 4 after 7 overs. So Alana King is the new bowler into the attack now for the Perth Scorchers women. Nicole Faltham is on strike. And goes for the paddle shot. Gets it over the keeper. This won't go for 4. But it will be a couple of runs for Nicole Faltham to start the over. And this time it's a wide down the leg side. Wide signalled by the umpire, so Alana King has to reload that one again. Again goes for the scoop, gets it over the keeper again. Once again targeting that deep fine leg area. And Nicole Faltham picks up another couple of runs. But they need a lot of boundaries here, the Renegades. Singles and couples are not going to do much. The third ball of the over. Goes for the reverse sweep and gets it past the fielder. That'll run away for 4. Much needed for the Renegades. Nicole Faltham finds the boundary. Brings out the reverse sweep with great effectiveness. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Slog sweep attempted but not able to make connection. And another dot ball from Alana King. Tossed up again and Nicole Faltham drives it towards covers. It's another dot ball. 1 more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over. And comes down the wicket. Hits it over the top of mid wicket. That'll run away for 4, I think. Yes, it will. Another boundary to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over. The 50 comes up for the Melbourne Renegades. Melbourne Renegades women are 53 for 4 after 8 overs. So Amy Edgar is the new bowler into the attack now for the Perth Scorchers. Georgia Wareham is on strike. And Wareham sweeps towards short fine leg, and it's a dot ball to start the over. This time it's short, it's pulled away past mid wicket towards deep mid wicket, and Georgia Wareham picks up another single. So Nicole Faltham is back on strike. Tossed up, Faltham goes for the big shot, it sliced it. Oh, lands short. Lands short of point. And Faltham picks up another single. Almost a catching opportunity there. This time Wareham comes down the wicket, drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. A good over here from Edgar. There's 2 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. That shot again, pulled again, but straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball. The last ball of the over coming up. And drives it in the air and eludes the fielder at covers. And they'll pick up another couple of runs to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over, and Melbourne Renegades women are 57 for 4 after 9 overs. So Ruby Strange now is back into the attack, into her second over. Nicole Faltham is on strike. And Faltham, gets some bat on it, I think, or is it gone? Is it a wide? It's going down towards deep fine leg. And Nicole Faltham picks up another single. It's given as a leg bias actually. So maybe it has clipped the pad on the way towards deep fine leg. And now Wareham is back on strike. Second ball of the over. Looking to drive it away offside, but not able to make connection. And another dot ball from Ruby Strange. The third ball of the over. And Wareham gives herself room, smashes it down the ground to mid-off. And another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. They need a lot of boundaries, the Renegades. And having said that, Wareham goes over mid-off. And that'll run away for 4. So finally, Georgia Wareham finds the boundary. They need plenty more of this. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's a short ball pulled away by Wareham towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Required run rate still 12 runs and over. The Renegades couldn't get off to a positive start. So last ball of the over coming up. Nicole Faltham on strike. Slow ball down the leg side will be a wide. It is wide signalled by the umpire. So Ruby Strange has to reload that one again. So last ball of the over. That's short and that's pulled away by Nicole Faltham. 1 bounce, 2 bounces to deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over and the Melbourne Renegades women are 65 for 4 after 10 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So Edgar now continuing into her second over, and as a third ball of the over, that's pulled away by Wareham towards deep mid wicket. A little bit of a fumble there, and another couple of runs for Georgia Wareham. So 7 runs have come from this over, still 3 balls left. Goes for the sweep towards deep square leg. Oh, excellent fielding at deep square leg. And another couple of runs for Wareham. The two more deliveries left in this over. Wareham needs to clear the boundaries. He has the capability of hitting sixes. Full toss, Wareham goes big, and that's massive. That is what Georgia Wareham can do. Mr. Length there, Amy Edgar. Bowling at a full toss. Wareham is asking for the waist high, no ball. And the umpire doesn't give it. But Wareham will get the six. That's a big six from Georgia Wareham. And this time it's a wide down the leg side from Amy Edgar. There was an appeal for LBW. But the umpire signaled it as a wide. An expensive over here from Amy Edgar. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over is another wide. So back-to-back wides from Amy Edgar. 17 runs have come from this over now. Last ball of the over. And it's another full delivery. Wareham hits it down the ground to mid-on. And another dot ball to finish the over. 17 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Renegades women are 82 for 4 after 11 overs. So Chloe Ainsworth now is continuing into her last over. It's been a fantastic spell. 1 for 16 in her 3 overs. Nicole Faltham is on strike. That's a full delivery flicked away by Faltham towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. So Wareham is back on strike. Second ball of the over. Oh, it's in the air. Down to deep fine leg. Oh, lands safely. And Wareham will push for another couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets by Georgia Wareham. The 100 needed from 52 balls now. Third ball of the over coming up. That's pulled in the air. Wareham down towards deep square leg. That's one bounce. 4. Georgia Wareham finds another important boundary, and now the target, the requirement is under 100 for the Renegades. Short ball from Ainsworth, beautifully pulled away by Wareham. So fourth ball of the over coming up. Gives herself room, looks to heave it away leg side, gets it on the pads, and will pick up one leg byes for sure. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Nicole Faltham is back on strike. Full delivery, gives herself room, drives it towards covers and picks up another single. Nine runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Wareham is back on strike. The last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket, looks to pull it away. He gets it on the thighs, I think, and picks up another single to finish the over. Leg by single again. The 10 runs came from that over, and the Melbourne Renegades women are 92 for 4 after 12 overs. So Alana King now is continuing into her second over. She conceded 13 runs in her first over. And Georgia Wareham is on strike. I think the power surge has been taken. So the power surge has been taken now. Can we see a power surge from Georgia Wareham? Here's Alana King. Wareham goes for the sweep, straight to short fine. And another dot ball to start the over. 93 needed from 47 balls. They need a big over here, Renegades. Comes down the wicket, hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket, and Wareham picks up another single. So Nicole Faltham is back on strike. That's short, it's pulled away by Faltham towards deep mid wicket. Oh dear, it's fumbled and into the fence. Into the fence for 4. What a big fumble there by Catty Mack at deep mid wicket. And a bonus boundary here for Renegades. Nicole Faltham finds the boundary. So 4th ball of the over. Tossed up again, and Nicole Faltham hits it down the ground. Oh, good fielding at mid-on. And Faltham picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Wareham is back on strike. Gives herself room, cuts it away towards covers, and picks up another single. So last ball of the over. And Faltham comes down the wicket, goes high in the air. This could be a catch. Fielder coming underneath it, takes the catch. And a timely wicket here for the Perth Scorchers. They have broken this partnership. Alana King gets the breakthrough. And Nicole Faltham has to go. Nicely tossed up there by Alana King. Faltham looking for the big shot. Mistiming it completely. And a really good catch by the fielder running around at mid-off. And a very important wicket here for the Scorchers. Renegades have lost half their side now. And just when this partnership was trying to kick on a little bit, Nicole Faltham has been dismissed. Peg Schofield completing the catch. So Nicole Faltham is out after scoring 28 runs from 22 balls. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 99 for 5 after 13 overs. So Tess Flintoff is the new batter to the crease for the Melbourne Renegades. 86 needed from the last 7 overs. Lily Mills is the new bowler into the attack now for the Perth Scorchers women. That's short and wide, cut away, past the field, red covers, and will that go for 4? Yes it will. So a boundary to start the over. Georgia Wareham giving a glimmer of a hope to the Melbourne Renegades women. And this time Wareham sweeps, gets it in the gap, another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Wareham to start the over, and the 100 comes up. The 100 came up in the previous boundary itself. 100 comes up for Renegades. 107 for 5 in 13.2 overs. And a good start to this over from Georgia Wareham. This time it's tossed up and Wareham hits it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Tess Flintoff is back on strike. And this time a flatter delivery. Flintoff comes down the wicket and flicks it leg side towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. So 10 runs came from that over. Tossed up again and Wareham, it's an inside edge down the ground to long on and picks up another single here. So 11 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. And that's flicked away again by Tess Flintoff towards deep mid wicket. Now they are pushing for 2, chance of a run out. Oh, good running. Good running in the end. Another couple of runs to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 112 for 5 after 14 overs. So Alana King now is continuing into her 3rd over. Georgia Wareham is on strike. 73 needed from the last 6 overs. That's short. It's pulled away by Wareham. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. One of these two batters have to take a risk. Try and play the big shots now. This is a big over in the context of this game. Can Tess Flintoff play the big shots? Well, she moves across her stumps, paddles it away towards deep fine leg. There's no one there. And a boundary here. Boundary for Tess Flintoff. Very, very cleverly played there. Moved across her stumps and paddled it away. Paddle swept it away towards deep fine leg for 4. Much needed boundary for the Renegades. And this time Tess Flintoff comes down the wicket and punches it towards point and picks up another single. The Wareham is back on strike. They need a few sixes here from Georgia Wareham. 67 needed from 33 now. The 4th ball of the over. And Wareham comes down the wicket, gets it up in the air. Fielder coming underneath it, takes the catch. That's a big wicket. Is that the match for the Perth Scorchers? Georgia Wareham has mistimed it into the hands of covers, and that could be the match. Have lost their 6th wicket now, the Renegades, but more importantly, Georgia Wareham is walking back. In desperation to play the big shots, came down the wicket and completely mishit it. Simple catch at covers, and the Scorchers will now start feeling comfortable in this game, because the dangerous Georgia Wareham is gone after scoring 43 runs from 32 balls, and the Melbourne Renegades women are 118 for 6 after 14.4 overs. So Stallenberg is the new batter to the crease. Naomi Stallenberg has flicked away by Stallenberg, gets off the mark with a single. The last ball of the over coming up. And Tess Flintoff comes down the wicket, hits it up in the air, clears the fielders. And they'll push for 2 surely. There's another couple of runs to finish the over. So 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Georgia Wareham. And Melbourne Renegades women are 121 for 6 after 15 overs. So this is a mid-table clash. A very important game for both these teams. 5 overs left, 64 needed. Ruby Strange is back into the attack. And Stallenberg flicks it away leg side. Will push for 2, I think. And they'll get it. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs to start the over. They need a lot of boundaries here. They need some sixes to get things back on track in this run chase. And this is where somebody like a Georgia Wareham would have made a difference, but she got out at the wrong time. It just seems as though this Renegades batting is too much dependent on Georgia Wareham. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that beats the outside edge. Another dot ball. Stallenberg going for the drive. Missing it altogether. And Ruby Strain just started this over well. 62 needed from 28. The required run rate will only keep climbing. Boundaries are so important for the Renegades at this situation. Oh, that's a short ball, and isn't it too high? Stallenberg ducks underneath it. Umpire signals it as one bouncer for the over, first bouncer for the over. And two consecutive dot balls here from Ruby Strange. It's getting harder and harder now. 62 from 27. That's a full delivery, flicked away by Naomi Stallenberg. Towards deep mid wicket, they're going to push for two. A chance of run out of the keeper's end. And I think Stallenberg has made it back, and a collision as well with the wicket keeper. They were looking for the second run there. In fact, I think it's Tess Flintoff who was struggling, but then has made it back, I think. So it will be not out. Yes, the batter has made her ground. Tess Flintoff has made it back. So it will be not out. Not out it is. So 61 needed from 26 now. Tess Flintoff is back on strike. And that's a full delivery. It's hit back down the ground. That's past mid-off. That's 4. How badly did they need this boundary? Tess Flintoff brings up the boundary. They need plenty more of this. Last ball of the over. Takes the edge towards point. And another dot ball to finish the over. Still a very good over for the Scorchers. 7 runs came from that over. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 128 for 6 after 16 overs. So Amy Edgar is continuing into her third over. Naomi Stallenberg is on strike. 57 needed to win from the last 4 overs. Stallenberg pulls it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. That's short again. Tess Flintoff pulls it away. It's in the gap. 4 more runs for Tess Flintoff. 2 short from Amy Edgar and beautifully pulled away. Tess Flintoff is still keeping some hopes alive for the Renegades. And this time Tess Flintoff comes down the wicket and drives it towards mid-off and picks up another single. Goes for the sweep and misses it. It's a dot ball here. Naomi Stallenberg went long way across her stumps looking to sweep it away but not able to make connection. Now 51 from 20 balls. Fifth ball of the over. Goes for the sweep again. A little bit of an inside edge towards mid-wicket. Doesn't take the single. Another dot ball. What an over this is. Only 6 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Sue goes for the sweep again. Doesn't make contact. So 3 consecutive dot balls to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 134 for 6 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left, 51 needed. Having some discussions here. Maybe that hit the batter on the helmet. There's always a mandatory concussion check whenever the batter gets hit on the helmet. The last ball of the previous over. So all in readiness once again. 3 overs left, 51 needed. It's looking like a lost cause for the Renegades because both these batters are struggling to find continuous boundaries. Here's Sophie Devine back into the attack. Tess Flintoff comes down the wicket, hits it up in the air, down to deep mid wicket, and the catch is taken. What a catch! Diving forward, and another one goes. Sophie Devine picks up her 4th wicket. She's having a wonderful day with the ball and the bat today. And Tess Flintoff has to go, and Renegades, well, the game is slipping away from the Melbourne Renegades women at the moment. Tess Flintoff looking to clear the boundary there, but didn't get enough power in it. A really good catch by the fielder at deep mid wicket, diving forward. And Sophie Devine can do no wrong today. Once again picks up a wicket, coming back into the attack. I think the Scorchers are close to victory here. The Tess Flintoff is gone after scoring 19 runs from 10 balls. And the Melbourne Renegades women in all sorts of trouble. 134 for 7 after 17.1 overs. So Sarah Quaite is the new batter to the crease. Second ball of the over, it's cut in the air towards covers. And another dot ball from Sophie Devine. Third ball of the over. Comes down the wicket. Sarah Quaite hits it up in the air. And it lands short of long on. Sarah Quaite picks up another single. Gets off the mark with the single. 50 runs needed from 15 balls is slipping away from the Renegades. Required run rate of 20. Naomi Stallenberg is back on strike. Gives herself room, swings and misses. That's not going to help. It's another dot ball from Sophie Devine. Now 50 from 14. It's slipping away here. They need a lot of sixes now. That's a full delivery, and Stellenberg swings it leg side down towards long on, and they're pushing for 2 as well. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Stellenberg. The last ball of the over. And Stellenberg slog sweeps it down towards deep square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Tess Flintoff, and Melbourne Renegades women are 138 for 7 after 18 overs. Sammy Edgar now going to be bowling the penultimate over. Stellenberg comes down the wicket, drives it away in the air towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. That's not going to help any bit. 46 needed from 11 balls. Only 5 sixes can give hope now. Sarah Quaite on strike. Goes down the ground in the air. Oh, good effort. Set mid off. Not able to hold on to the catch. And Sarah Quaite picks up another single. But 2 singles to start the over. Game is slipping away. Stellenberg on strike. Moves across her stumps, pulls it away. Towards deep mid wicket. Finds the gap, finds the boundary. Finally a boundary for Stellenberg. Got the short ball and pulled it away beautifully. And this time Stellenberg moves across the stump, sweeps it away leg side towards deep square leg. And they're pushing for another couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Stellenberg. Two more deliveries left in this over. This game is gone, I think, for the Renegades. Goes for the sweep again towards deep square leg. And picks up another single. Just a single. Sarah Quaite is back on strike. 38 needed from 7 now. Last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket, hits it back down the ground towards long off. And picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Amy Edgar. 10 runs came from that over. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 148 for 7 after 19 overs, needing 37 to win from the last over. Basically 6 sixes will take them to a super over. Looking very tough. So 37 needed from the last over, and Lily Mills is going to be bowling the last over for Perth Scorchers. Sarah Quaite on strike. That pulled away in the air, lands safely, but that's not going to matter. They'll pick up another single, but now the game is done. Perth Scorchers women are going to be winning this game now. It's mathematically impossible for the Melbourne Renegades. The Renegades are going to suffer their 5th defeat in this season. Second ball of the over. Stellenberg comes down the wicket, hits it up in the air. And that might have gone all the way. No, good catch. Good catch at deep mid-wicket. And Stallenberg has to go. They'll have a look at the catch again. But I think that's a great catch at deep mid-wicket, and Lily Mills provides the breakthrough. Came down the wicket there, Stallenberg. Went for the big shot. And the fielder tracking backwards at deep mid-wicket, taking the catch. Yes, that's a really good catch. So the 8th wicket goes down here for the Melbourne Renegades women. Lily Mills strikes for Perth Scorchers. Naomi Stallenberg is out after scoring 16 runs from 17 balls. And the Melbourne Renegades women are 149 for 8 after 19.2 overs. So Issy Wong is the new batter to the crease. Issy Wong is the new batter to the crease for the Melbourne Renegades women. Third ball of the over. Full toss. And that's swung away by Issy Wong towards deep mid-wicket and gets off the mark with a single. Just bowled 3 legal deliveries. That's what Mooney will be telling the bowler now. Or Mooney or Sophie Devine. Koite comes down the wicket, hits it in the air, down the ground to long on, 1 bounce to long on. And Sarah Koite picks up another single. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Issy Wong is back on strike. Quicker ball. Issy Wong pulls it in the air, down the ground. Again 1 bounce to long on. And they push for another couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Issy Wong. So last ball of the match coming up now. 32 needed from the last ball. That's a full toss. And Issy Wong hits it leg side towards deep mid-wicket. They're going to push for 2. Going to be a run out for sure by a mile. And that's the game. That is it. Perth Scorchers have won this game here. They won it by 31 runs. An outstanding finish. The Renegades started very poorly in their run chase. They kept on losing wickets. In between, when Georgia Wareham was scoring those runs, hitting boundaries, there was a glimmer of hope for the Renegades to maybe chase this down. But once Georgia Wareham got out, it was like the gas taken out of the Renegades. And after that, they just couldn't accelerate the scoring. Couldn't find the boundaries when it was needed. And in the end, the Perth Scorchers pick up a very important win. Actually, they pick up their 5th win in this tournament, and they still keep their hopes alive of qualifying for the playoffs. Meanwhile, though, the Renegades slide further. They have suffered their 5th defeat in this tournament out of their 9 matches. The Perth Scorchers women in the end winning it comfortably by 30 runs. And once again, a really good batting performance from the Scorchers. They couldn't defend a similar target in their previous match against the Hobart Hurricanes women. But today, they were comprehensive with the ball. There were always doubts whether the Renegades batters can chase it down, considering the fact that their top order has struggled right throughout this tournament. Only Georgia Wareham has shown consistency with the bat. No other batter has been consistent so far for the Renegades. So there were always doubts whether they could chase this kind of a big target. And in the end, they tried their best, but they have fallen short by 30 runs. And I'm sure Sophie Devine will be the player of the match because she scored 40 runs with the bat and then picked up 4 wickets with the ball as well. An all-round performance from Sophie Devine today. Whenever it was needed, Sophie Devine delivered the breakthrough today. So a comprehensive win for the Perth Scorchers. They'll be happy that they got a win. Very important win this. And now the race to the playoffs will start heating up. Although Hobart Hurricanes and Melbourne Stars have almost confirmed their playoff spots, and the teams in the middle of the table will also be fighting. I think Brisbane Heat is the only team which are completely out of contention. I think many other teams are still there. They're still in contention for the playoffs. So we need to see how it goes. So a good win for the Scorchers. They have won this match convincingly by 30 runs. They have beaten the Melbourne Renegades women by 30 runs. So we'll be back again to cover more matches in our channel. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys. Cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.